Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's Sunday afternoon baseball, and it's coming up next. Brett Kennedy takes the mound in Game 2 of the 4-game series. Leading off this afternoon for the Hooks, Rick Rock. He'll get us started in this one. And now here's a 0-0 pitch. Strike one as we begin the afternoon, as the first pitch called for strike one. Pitch time, 4 o'clock on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in San Antonio, as we get you set for baseball here this afternoon. The four-seamer coming on him, 0-2 now. San Antonio winning last night, final 6-3 against Corpus Christi. What a nice game that was. And strike three called, one away. Time now to give you a look at the visiting starting lineups. And here they go. Into the box now, DERRICK McKenna. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the first. The 0-0 pitch. 1-0 as that four-seamer misses for ball one. If you're just tuning in with us this afternoon, welcome to Missions Baseball, the second of this 4-game homestand. And that's a base hit into right. Now Corpus Christi picking up 1 hit now. Base runner on first. And McKenna straight to first. Don't forget, we are live tomorrow for Monday Night Baseball. First pitch at 7:05. We wrap up the series against Corpus Christi Tuesday night. Now the 0-1. In there for a four-seamer, strike two. 93 miles an hour on that fastball. Gotta say, that's the perfect pitch right there. 7 pitches. And strike three called. Best goes down looking. Kennedy gets the second strikeout of the top half of the first inning. And do gotta say, 2 pitches, 2 batters, 2 outs. Gotta say that for the home crowd. And now into the box now, A.J. Reed coming up to the plate. As you can see his stats right there. An average 4 home runs and only 7 RBIs in the 2015 season. And that's popped up right into left. And he is out. The inning is over. So only 1 hit, but that doesn't change anything. Now to the bottom half of the first. No score. Sam Johnson leads off game 2 for the visitors here this afternoon. Into the box now, Billy Richter. He'll lead off their half of the first. Gotta say, beautiful afternoon here in San Antonio. Partly cloudy skies. Comfortable weather for short sleeves. Gotta say, really good. 1-0 to the leadoff batter. Now here's the 1-0. In there for a four-seamer, 1-1. 95 miles an hour as Johnson starts pitching here for Corpus Christi. Gotta say, last night's ball game, the San Antonio Missions winning 6-3. That ball game we reviewed looked really good so far in that one. 1-2 now. And now the 1-2. And a cutter. Strike 3 called. Richter going down for the first out. Now time now to look at the home squad starting lineups. Into the box now, Rodney Finch, the shortstop, will come up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a curveball. 1-0. And here's the 1-0. A slider, 2-0 now. Well, if you're just tuning in with us, happy Sunday afternoon. Even in the homestand of 4. Want everybody to be here to have a great day and enjoy some Sunday afternoon baseball with us. 2-1 now, the count now. And now the 2-1. Up there, 3-1. Felipe Rodriguez awaits on deck for San Antonio this afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, 89 degrees so far, so like I said, short sleeves. Make sure to drink lots of water during the hot summer months. And I do gotta say, the hottest month on record would be the month of August, as we pretty much get close to the final 2 months of the season. And strike 3 called. Finch goes down looking, and that's 2 away. Here in the bottom half of the first, Johnson will collect his 2 outs, and 2 strikeouts for him right there. Felipe Rodriguez coming up to the plate. 2 away in the inning. Now here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on that slider, 0-1. 86 mile an hour on that slider. And that's high up in there. Oh boy, it's gone. And San Antonio delivers their first run of the afternoon. A solo shot, Felipe Rodriguez. And it's now a 1-0 San Antonio lead. Wow. And I do got to say, that shot right there from our plate view shows how far that ball went. 356 foot. And a lucky fan will be happy today getting that baseball and remembering who hit it. And now here's the first pitch. 0-1 now to Edgar Armas. Armas, age 20, and his career here for San Antonio, Double-A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. Uh-oh. That one looks like it's out of here too, and it is. He nailed another one. Edgar Armas coming in for a solo home run. 444 feet. And San Antonio getting a 2-0 early lead here. So gracious. San Antonio looking for win number 3 as winning 2. Beating Frisco and Corpus Christi 1 apiece, and now this could be another one. Show track shows the exit velocity 110 miles an hour, launch angle 26.80 degrees, hang time 6.16 seconds. And do guys say projected distance 443 foot. So gotta say that right there, a phenomenal pitch here in AA Texas League Baseball. Now the designated hitter Robbie Hunt will come up to the plate now. 2 home runs in the inning. No one on bases. 0-2 on that 4-seam fastball. In for strike 2. Well, you love a Sunday afternoon. Well, come out to the ballpark and you can enjoy some pretty good baseball here during the homestands. In luck for 2 more Monday and Tuesday night games, 7:05 against Corpus Christi. 0-2. Too high for that 4-seamer. A ball is counted in there. The 1-2 to Hunt. Swing and a miss on that slider. Out number 3, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs lead to 2 runs on the scoreboard on 2 hits. We now go to the top of the second. San Antonio out in front 2-0. And now the Hooks start their top of the second, and stepping in now, J.D. Davis. Davis coming in. And here we go with inning number 2 as first pitch is for ball 1 on that 4-seamer. San Antonio getting 2 runs on the board as 2 homers out of the ballpark today. And that one's counted foul. The 1-1 now. And Davis gets a base hit. Look at that. Boy, these guys sure are getting up in there. And Davis will make it to second on a leadoff no-out double. That's a line drive right into right center field. Do gotta say that was clean right there. And now the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a line drive. And that's going to bring our first run for Corpus Christi in. The deficit only trimmed to 1 now. So good. 2 line drives in the same area. Gotta say that's pretty unique as we saw just right there. J.D. Davis coming home. He'll be the first run in for Corpus Christi. And do gotta say that's nice right there. Changeup 0-1. Runner at third now. A tying run at third. 90 feet away. Now they'll bring in Christopher Pace for the Hooks here this afternoon. And that's a liner. Right into right field. Foul ball. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Count holds 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, that's inside.
4-seam fastball in there for a ball. 2-2. That's a hot afternoon for this home crowd. Like I said, 89 degrees. Sun just beating down on this afternoon. And there he goes. He delivers the tying run up to the plate. And now it's a 2-2 all-out ball game. And now here's the catcher, Mariano Avales. He comes to the plate. A runner at first. The go-ahead run coming up in. And now here's the nothing pitch. Oh, look at that. 1 out. 2 outs. Phenomenal. He gets the 2 outs. First and second out. And oh my gracious. Gotta say, that was something we're all going to remember. Now up to the plate now for Corpus Christi, Steve BERROA, as he takes 1-0 for the ball. Now to say, we saw a couple of those in the games. I say, crazy throwing here in this season. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, nobody left on. Bottom half of the second coming up here, all tied 2 apiece. And now Roger Serrano, the third baseman, will step up to the plate as we start the home half of the second. Beautiful afternoon. And 0-1 as the four-seamer comes in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Oh, and 2 now to Serrano. And now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Serrano retired. 1 away. Time to look at the defensive lineup for the home team. Or for the away team. My apologies again. Now stepping up now, the left fielder, Howard Ferguson. Gotta say, I did those defensive lineups wrong. I'll try to remember that the next go round when being your announcer. And now that chopper goes foul. And now the 0-1. A liner in right. Foul ball. Now the 0-2 delivery. Four-seam fastball in there for a ball. 1-2 now the count. Johnson now 24 pitches in the first 2 innings. 2-2 is our score. San Antonio and Corpus Christi tied up. 2-2 now. Bounces off the glove. Kind of weird when you see that play happen. Didn't see nothing like that before. Four-seam fastball. That loads up the count. 3-2. Kenny McClendon on deck for San Antonio this afternoon. Just a few clouds in the sky. A hot one here this afternoon in San Antonio. Oh, and that nailed him. He does not get the force out at first, and we'll see if he's okay. Guy gets nailed right in the back. I gotta say, that's gotta hurt. And it looks like Johnson's gonna be okay to continue. Boy, that takes his breath away. And now the 0-0 pitch. And he throws out 1-0. Kenny McClendon up to the plate now. His first appearance here. And we're seeing some shade now from the sun. That's pretty good too on this Sunday afternoon. Slider, low, 2-0. You know, do gotta say, clouds make a big difference. Big shade. You can feel that breeze when the wind is blowing. It feels great when you actually feel that. Now the 2-0. The sweeping curve in there for a strike. Now the count holds 2-1. Gotta say, no rain for San Antonio as of yet, but there is the chances that will be coming on later in the season. Now the 2-1. Cutter, 2-2. That 92-mile-an-hour cutter just clips the side. And that right there, pretty good as well. 3-2 on the changeup, and on deck, Chad Taylor for the missions is on deck here. San Antonio looking to end another tiebreaker as they did last night. 3-3 that ball game. And they broke it again. And now we're going to have some time here as somebody's just shouting like a donkey out in that bullpen now, and guess that manager's getting after his pitcher saying, "You better throw that strike or I'm going to come out there and nail you like a monkey in a cage." Or whack you upside your head, whatever you want to call that. But don't test that manager. 0-1 now. Ferguson on second. McClendon on first. And Dangers one out in the inning with 2-1. And now the 0-1. Changeup, 1-1. So I'll tell you about last night. 3-3 the score. San Antonio delivers a base hit that delivered 3 runs in, breaking the tiebreaker and giving San Antonio a 6-3 in the game last night. Do gotta say that was the final score of the missions overtaking and winning against Corpus Christi last night. Now the 2-1 in there. A 4-seam fastball for 2-2. And now the 2-2. And that one's going to be caught and left. The runner breaking for third. And he is in there. The corners are now loaded up. Billy Richter, the center fielder, come out here this afternoon, trying to deliver a base hit that'll bring in that runner from third. Now here we go. Swing and a miss on that 4-seam fastball for strike 1. And now he looks over at first. Not in time as he is safe. The 0-1 delivery. Slider, 1-1. Well, we got shout outs to get to you this afternoon, and if you're just tuning in, you can visit the live chat here on YouTube Live. Now 1-1. 4-seam fastball in the dirt, now 2-1. Tiebreaker looking to be broken by San Antonio if he can launch a base hit or get a home run. Either way, don't matter what could happen, but we'll find out and wait. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Count holds 2-2. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that changeup gets him out looking, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third coming up. And we're tied, deadlock at 2. And now Rick Rock, the right fielder for Corpus Christi, coming out. 0 for 1 with the strikeout in the first. And here we go with inning number 3 on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. His first pitch, 0 for 1 and strikeout. And now the 0 and 1. 1 and 1. That four-seamer, 92 miles an hour. Kenny McClendon. Let's say pretty good. Did I get his name mixed up again? I'm terribly sorry about that. 2 and 1 now. Kennedy just doing a phenomenal job. His count is now 25 pitches and through the first 3 innings. Now the 2 and 1. And that's up there. And he's racing after it. Caught for the out. And 1 away here in the third. Now batting is the center fielder, Derrick McKenna. A single in the first, 1 for 1. Beautiful warm Sunday afternoon as the fans continue to pile in. And as we continue this 4-game homestand. Going to Midland after this final game. Beginning Tuesday night, we will be playing Wednesday at the Rockhounds. 0 and 2 now. Now here's the 0-2. And that breaks the bat. He takes it for the out, avoids the shrapnel out there. McKenna goes down for the second casualty here in inning number 3. Now shortstop Nick Best comes to the plate now. As he was a 0 for 1 with the strikeout in the first. Now that ball is now counted 1 and 0. Now the 1-1-0 to third, throw out at first, and that retires side. So nothing doing here. We go to the middle of the third. 2 and 2 our score. Now here's your shortstop Rodney Finch, 0 for 1 and the strikeout. It's a beautiful weather this afternoon here. Now we start the bottom half of inning number 3, a changeup, 0 and 1. And here's pitch number 45 with that Corpus Christi pitcher this afternoon. 1 and 1 now to the leadoff batter in the bottom half of the third inning. The 1 and 1. And that's fouled off into right. And then now the count holds 1 and 2 to Finch. And now the 1 and 2. And that's a four-seamer out looking, and that's the first out. And now here's the first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez, 1 for 1 with a solo home run that he launched in the first inning. Now here's the first pitch. In there for a four-seam fastball, in for strike 1. And now the 0 and 1. Swing on the miss on that sweeping curveball. In for strike number 2. One out in the inning, 2-2 our score. A cutter going down. 1 and 2 now. And now the 1-2. Chopper at the plate. Count holds 1-2. Rodriguez looking to do some damage, but it'll only be if he can get a base hit and get right on the horse. And I do stand corrected. He becomes the second casualty of the inning. Rodriguez going down on strike. And now Edgar Aramis 1-for-1 and a solo home run also in the first. Leading up to 2 runs on the board. So we had 2 solos. And that's in there. And he throws to first. And that ends the inning. So we end 3. We now head to the top of the 4th. And tied with 2 apiece. And now here's the Corpus Christi first baseman A.J. Reed coming up to the plate now to start their top half of the 4th inning. And now here we go with inning number 4 as first pitch is called for ball 1. The 4-seam fastball. Great view from our cameraman. Gotta say thank you for zooming into this pretty cool camera shot behind home plate. The best spot in view. Also my favorite spot in view. Pretty good while going to mission games in AA. And also going to Midland, part of the AA affiliate of the Oakland Athletics. Uh-oh. Oh dear. And that one is out of here. The visitors take the lead. A.J. Reed, a solo home run. And that will break the tiebreaker in the top half of the 4th inning. I do gotta say that puts a manager, a smiling face on that manager. So good grief. So 385 foot. And somebody is going to be getting that one. And now, here's the first pitch. 1-0. 4-seam fastball to J.D. Davis. 1-for-1, a double, and a run. The 1-0. And that's up there. And that's going to land foul. 1-1 to J.D. And that's 2-1 on that 4-seam fastball. 94 mile an hour. Kennedy is throwing the combinations of balls and strikes in this one. Gotta say, we gotta keep our eyes on him in this hot weather. 2-2, strike 2 on the slider. And now here's the 2-2. Curveball, 3-2, loads up the count. And Casilla coming on base now. Or the on deck circle. I do apologize about that. Now the 3-2. Back. Oh! Sneaky move. Throw out to first. Wow! Davis go down. And he is the first casualty of the inning. And now here is Mariano Casilla. 1-for-1 with a triple. I gotta say, I saw that pitcher do a kind of look right there. And man, just think about how much that one was fun looking at. Jeez. After this ball game, we'll see and review that move. And I have seen it somewhere. 1-1 the changeup now. Now 42 pitches for Brett Kennedy today for San Antonio. That first casualty was pretty good right there. Getting J.D. Davis out for the first out of the inning. And now Mariano Casilla coming up to the plate. 1-2 now. 3-2 our score, and Corpus Christi out in front by only 1. And that is strike 3 called. He becomes the second out. Casilla now getting to the visitors' bullpen. And that right there is a perfect shot from our cameraman. Gotta say, really nice. And now the 0-0 pitch. Whoa, changeup, look out. That dusted him off the plate. Christopher Pace, 1 for 1, a single and an RBI this afternoon. So we start up the top half of the 4th for Corpus Christi. Ball 2 on that 4-seamer. Nearly got him in the arm. Now the count holds 2-0. Well, if you're listening to us on the radio, happy Sunday afternoon, and hope everybody is doing all right. Beautiful Sunday to come out to the ballpark and enjoy some baseball here on this Sunday afternoon. Would be the end to the weekend. We start up Monday and Tuesday night games here, and wrapping up the series on Tuesday. Don't forget, on Wednesday we will be down at Midland as we get started for a 4-game set with the Midland Rockhounds. And don't forget, we will be playing the Corpus Christi Hooks out of town. Now the count holds 3-2. And that's going to be popped up right behind the manager. And that ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning. We played 4. Corpus Christi out in front, 3-2. And now here's Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter. 0 for 1 and a strikeout in the first. San Antonio looking to wake the bats up as they are down by only 1 run in the deficit. Now here's the first pitch. Low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Bottom half of the 4th inning as we play this one here today. Now the 1-0. And that's up in the middle, a base hit. So San Antonio getting their tying run at first. And doing really well on that one. So Hunt's getting on base, and gotta say, this could be what we're all looking for. We're looking for some added insurance here. Now the first pitch. Changeup. 1-0 to Roger Serrano. 0 for 1 and a strikeout and second. I did say Corpus Christi in line. The AA affiliate of the Houston Astros. 4-seam fastball in there for a ball. 2-0. San Antonio, since 2007, a AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and continuing their journey on forward. 2-1 the count now to Roger. 1 man on, nobody out, 3-2 our score. And that's 2-2 for that 4-seam fastball, 94 mile an hour. Pitch count for Corpus Christi, 59 so far in the first 4 innings. We've got to say, not consistent as San Antonio pitching. All right, look at there. He's getting in there. Runner heading for third. And he's in there, safe. So the runner heads from first all the way to third. And that's what I got to call the greatest play we have ever seen. So far in Midland, we've seen a base hit into a single. The runner from first heads to third. Gotta say, we won't ever forget about those kind of plays here. 0-1 to the left fielder, Howard Ferguson, a single. In the second, 1-1. Now the 0-1. Changeup misses the zone. That's in there for a ball. Now the 1-1. And that's fouled off into right. Near the warming pitching. And now the 1-2 now. And that's up there. The left fielder has it. And that's out number 1. They tried testing it at third, but they did not want to risk it. And that'd be 1 away in the inning. And now Kenny McClendon, the first plate appearance, a walk. As he strided to the plate in his first plate appearance. Corners loaded up now. And that sweeping curveball will come in for a strike. Shade once again returning as clouds move in front of the sun on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Now the 0-1. And that's also up there. The left fielder got an eye on it. And indeed that is. Uh-oh.
Right there. He's out.
And he's out. A double top of the 5th. 3-2 the score. And now, starting the top half of the 5th, Mariano Avales will come to the plate now. For the Corpus Christi Hooks here. Now we're in the half of this game already. This first pitch for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
In there for a four-seamer. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Fouled off to the right. And that's strike 2. Now the 1-2. Oh, and that gets Avales. And now he heads to first, and he has a few words to exchange to the pitcher. Gotta say right there, that's something else. And now Steve BERROA comes up to the plate now. Regretting what he did, hitting the first leadoff hitter. I do gotta say that was just a costly mistake there. Now the 0-1. Did he go? No, he did not, the umpire says. 1-1. Kennedy, like I said, throwing combinations of balls and strikes. I do gotta say he is in there in the top half of the first inning. Doing pretty good, not showing any signs of getting tired. Slider in there for strike number 2. Gotta say the double play possibility is right here. If he could get a ground ball and put the 2 in there. And now that's in there. And he's going to deliver right here. A base hit. The runner coming from third. And another runner coming in. Corpus Christi now extending their lead 5-2. I do gotta say that right there was a base hit that they will be proud of. BERROA getting this one, getting the runner from first, and him crossing the plate. And do gotta say, wow on that one. And now here is the next hitter, Rick rocking 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. And now the 0-1. 1-1 now. And now time will be called here as we get the manager approaching the mound here. And he calls for time as he's seen enough from his starting pitcher. So curiously, he may be in for the loss if they don't pull it through here.
Your attention, please.
Ramon Cortez now called to the mound to do the pitching and try to get some outs here. And now the 1-1 to Rock. 1-2 now as that two-seamer comes in for a strike. Sorry, I would say that would be a... Yeah, I was right there. A two-seamer fastball. The 1-2. The two-seamer knocked away and fouled off. Lucky fan gonna get that one here this afternoon, as there's been a few fans getting some foul balls. Swing and a miss and a slider in the dirt. And that is out number 1. And now we look at the starting pitcher here. Didn't do that bad, but he is going to put this awful day behind him, that's for sure. And now here's the center fielder, DERRICK McKenna, 1 for 2 with a single in the first. And now the 0-0 pitch. And that's a base hit in the right. And he's on there. A 1-out base runner is in there for the Hooks. Into the box now, Nick Best, as he approaches the plate in this one. 0-1 now. 1 out, 1 on. 5-2 our score as Corpus Christi retakes the lead, breaks the tiebreaker. And now hoping to do more runs here. 0-2 now. And now the 0-2. Curveball. Fouled off. Still hanging in there. And now the 0-2. Slider. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss in the dirt. A slider. That's his second out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
You've got to say, Cortez coming out of the bullpen and getting the first 2 outs of inning number 5. Now up to the plate now is A.J. Reed.
He's safe.
And that guy misses, and he gets a throw down, but safe at second. A.J. Reed. Now 0-1. McKenna at second. And the 0-1.
That's out.
1-1 now. Two-seam fastball in for 93 miles an hour. Do gotta say, on this hot afternoon, pitchers will take their turns here. And do gotta say, it is about 90 degrees right now. And that's there. He got him. And that ends the inning. So now we head to the bottom half of the fifth. The Hooks lead it 5-2. And now the catcher, Chad Taylor, arrives to do their half of the fifth inning. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the fourth. Now here's the nothing pitch. Slider, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that's a base hit in the right. And he's aboard with a no-out single. Wow. Gotta say, that looks pretty interesting right there. He comes out of the bullpen and gets a base hit. So, gotta say, hope he's thinking what I think he's thinking. Wow. Now here's a nothing pitch. Fouled off in right. Hoping to look for a home run that will reduce the deficit to only 1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1-1 on the slider, 87 miles an hour. 1 on, nobody out. 5-2 our score, as Corpus Christi leads San Antonio by that score. Now 1-1 now.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sweeping curveball in for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1. In there for a four-seamer. Strike 2. Count holds now 2-2 now. Here comes pitch number 73. A changeup in there. That loads up the count 3-2. Ronnie Finch on deck, awaiting for his turn at the plate. And that's going to be hit in the right. And that is a out, as he takes that one. 1 out here in the bottom half of the fifth. Now the shortstop, Rodney Finch, approaches the plate. 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. Hoping to have a good day today. San Antonio looking to get some more runs in. And he gets that one into right, a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Double play ball, 3. Uh-oh. Disoriented, and that's going to be a costly error on the second baseman. Oh. He gets overly confident, gets pushed off the base, but tries to get the out at first. And nobody gets out, so they're safe. So the second baseman will be tagged for the error. Not the best day for him. Oh. Correction, I do see 2 errors on that scoreboard. The first throw to second and the first. So, do gotta say they are right about that. 0-1 now. Uh-oh. Oh, man. And this ball game just got tied, folks. Holy cow. Rodriguez, second home run today. 409 feet for San Antonio. We are tied with 5 apiece. We gotta say, the home crowd is going crazy today. A 3-run home run, and that delivers the tying ball game that we've been looking for. Second home run for that one guy for San Antonio, and he's going to be getting a lot of high fives on that one. 1 out, nobody on after that 3-run home run, and that will lead off Edgar Armas, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Do believe he had that in the first inning when he knocked that one in there.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now 1-1 as the sweeping curve comes in for a ball. Five runs on 7 hits, no errors. 5, 7, and 2 on Corpus Christi here this afternoon.
I got 2-1 the count.
2-1 now. 4-seam fastball in there for a ball. Fans just enjoying some afternoon sun. A beautiful afternoon here in San Antonio. And my temperature count now reads 92 with partly cloudy skies. Beautiful Sunday. A 2-1 now. A little tapper. That's going to be a foul ball, the home plate umpire says. And a tiebreaker now new in this ball game. 4-seam fastball in there, and that loads up the count 3-2. Robbie Hunt on deck for San Antonio. Now the 3-2. And right there, he tries to jump throw, and he's safe. Armas makes it to first. Corpus Christi trying to escape that 2 errors that they got. And digging in now, Robbie Hunt on now for the plate for San Antonio. Not done yet in this one. 1-2 for a single in the 4th. And Hook's bullpen has a righty, DERRICK DIMAGGIO, getting warmed up and ready for the replacement of this pitcher. Now the 1-0 now. And I think he just delivered another one. It's high. It's in there. No, wait. He got it for the out. And that's out number 2. Showing of distance, he hit the wall like the other day. And you gotta say, fortunate came. Gotta say, Corpus Christi was pretty fortunate. That was not a home run in that one. 2 out with a man on first. Bottom half of the 5th, tied with 5. And now here's a right. And he catches it for the out, and that ends the inning. So the blow coming to the 3-run home run as San Antonio launches their tiebreaker. And now we head to the top of the 6th, 5-5 our score. And now up to the plate for the Hooks this afternoon, J.D. Davis. Do apologize about that. A new tie is in place here this afternoon. 0-1 now on the slider. Cortez doing a good job here this evening. 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses on that 2-seam fastball for a strike. Cortez winning last night's ball game. That 3-run deficit was in his name. And do get to say he was happy about that. See if we could try to get another one here this evening. We'll say this afternoon. Shadows coming in behind home plate. And slider to Davis. He becomes the first out in the inning. 6th inning now, 1 away for Corpus Christi here. And now here is the next batter, Mariano Casilla, as he takes a strike, 0-1. 1 for 2, a triple, an RBI that led to a run. 5-5 our scores. We play the top half of the 6th for Corpus Christi. And that's up there. In the left, foul. 0-2 now to Casilla. And that is strike 3 called on that two-seam fastball. And he goes down looking. Out number 2. I say Cortez is just on fire this afternoon. And I do got to say, hey, Matt, let me say your magic word right there. Santa Maria. The 2 magic words that he always says. Got to say that's pretty good. Christopher Pace now coming up to the plate now. He is 1 for 2 with a single that led to an RBI. 0-1 now. And that's in there for a two-seam fastball in for strike number 2. 5-5 our score. A new tie has come in place. And that's strike 3. He gets the side out looking. 3 strikes. Not too shabby for each one. We now head to the bottom half of the 6th, tied with 5 apiece.
Your attention, please.
DERRICK DIMAGGIO comes out of the bullpen, and he's called to the mound to do the pitching for the bottom half of the 6th inning. And now stepping in, the left fielder, Howard Ferguson, 1 for 2 and a single in the 2nd. San Antonio looking to break this tiebreaker, and hopefully the better fortunes come in if they could win a 3rd straight win here. The final game against Frisco, and then butt spanking on Corpus Christi last night, a 6-3 victory for the Missions. And now the righties in the Hooks bullpen, Gustave and Kibblehouse, are warming up. Gotta say, we have 3 viewers on YouTube Live. That's a 2-1 on that curveball in there for a ball. Good afternoon here in the beautiful city of San Antonio. 2-1 now. Ball 3 now. Kenny McClendon awaits on deck for the Missions. And he's asking for time here as he's going to be switching ball. Getting a fresh new one. DiMaggio looks very happy when he's doing that. The 3-1. And there's a base hit in the center field. And do gotta say, the Missions will lead off their half of the 6th. A base runner with nobody out. That was clean right there. I do gotta say that. San Antonio just getting the hits in, but no runs as of yet. A tied ball game, hoping to break this 5-5 tie. Curveball 1-0 to Kenny McClendon, 0 for 1 with a walk in the 2nd. Great commentating, thank you, I appreciate it. And a happy Sunday afternoon. Metro Dirty, shout out to you, man. 2-0 to the next Missions batter here this afternoon, McClendon. Bottom half of the 6th, our tied ball game in place, hoping to break the tiebreaker. And that's up there. He throws to first. nails him for the out. The runner will also advance to second base. And you gotta say that right there was pretty cool. We got a runner in scoring position. And now they'll bring up Chad Taylor. Taylor hoping to break this tiebreaker. Oh, very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your subscription. Metro Dirty, appreciate it. 0-1 now. Now the 0-1. Slider in the dirt for 87 mile an hour. 1-1 now to Taylor. Now here's the 1-1. Up there. Is it going to get down? Nope. Uh-oh. Yeah, you better run back to second, buddy. He's going to pick you off. And that becomes out number 2 with that runner still at second base. Now this will bring up the center fielder, Billy Richter, 0 for 3. A fly out in the 5th. Do gotta say to Metro Dirty, you are also now a moderator for YouTube Live. Shout out to you, man. 0-1 now. Tiebreaker in the balance. Whoa. 1-1 now. Wild pitch from the Hooks pitcher this afternoon. Oh, you're welcome. 1-1 now. Fouled off. Now in the hole, 1-2. Shout out to me too. All right. Well, appreciate it, bud. The 1-2. And the dirt now. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him out looking. So this ball game still remains tied after 6 innings. We head to the top of the 7th and tied with 5-5. Back here for Texas League Baseball here on the show. A tied ball game in place, 5-5 our score, as we get you set for the start of inning number 7. And now digging in for the top half of their 7th inning, Mariano Avales. He will come in and start his half of the 7th inning. And now here we go with inning number 7. As first pitch is low for a 2-seamer for a strike. Gotta say, this beautiful Sunday afternoon just keeps getting better and better as we have ourselves a new ball game. Cortez has the confidence as if he did last night. 1-1 to Avales now. Game hangs in the balance, and whoever scores next can be the winner of Sunday afternoon baseball here in San Antonio. Curveball, 1-2. You gotta say, he's not in love with that pitch there as he's talking with the home plate umpire. Hoping he's not arguing balls and strikes, because that's not a very good idea when you're doing that as well. And that's up there in the right. He catches it for the out, and he goes down for the first casualty of the inning. So when I say don't argue balls and strikes, please make sure you don't. Steve BERROA, the designated hitter. Yeah, you can shout me out whenever you feel like it. BERROA 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run in this one. Now here's the first pitch. That two-seamer in there for a ball. He's shaking his head saying, why wasn't that called a strike? It was in there, wasn't it? Hey, don't argue. Balls and strikes don't matter, man. You get ejected that way. And now that's going to be hit in the left. And that's out number 2. Ferguson catches that one. Wow, you play baseball too. That's pretty good as well. Rick Rock, our right fielder for Corpus Christi, 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 5th. And now here's the first pitch. And he gets to pop it up in foul ground. And that ends the inning. And now, fans, we get ready for your 7th inning stretch here at San Antonio. And we are tied with 5-5. We head to the bottom of the 7th. And now Rodney Finch, the shortstop, 0 for 3 with the ground out in the 5th. Will start their half of the 7th inning in this one. Here's the first strike. Uh-oh. And he gets him out right there. DiMaggio gets that play at first, and that one becomes out number 1. And as you look at Rodriguez earlier today, launching a 3-run home run, getting this ball game tied. You gotta say, phenomenal job, as we are tied with 5-5 and still tied as we're down to the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to be high, very high. And he catches it right in the center, and that's out number 2. Shadow's now coming in to the plate now. And that will give in to right fielder Edgar Armas, 2 for 3 with a home run. That leads to a single. Now the first pitch here. Metro, Thursday, I hit a home run over the fence. You should have saw it. Out now. Beautiful Sunday afternoon as we're getting ready to wrap this ball game up here against the San Antonio Missions and the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Uh-oh. He misses it. Tries to get him out, and that will be the decision. A base hit will come into place. Looking at this play right here, he misses it. Bobbles it. Tries to get him out, but the runner is ahead of the throw. Now here's a nothing pitch. And he's going to get the force out at second, and that ends the inning. So still tied with 5 as we end the 7th. On now to the top of the 8th. Deadlocked at 5. Is this road to the... Now onto the plate now. DERRICK McKenna as he leads off their top of the 8th. Inning number 8 underway as first pitch called for strike 1. Is this road to the show or franchise or play now? It's play now. In this season 2015 for the show. And oh man, he grabbed it, he nailed it, he's out at first. What a play. McKenna going down as the first out in the inning. San Antonio versus Corpus Christi. And now Nick Best, the shortstop, 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 5th. Cortez, full confidence.
That's a ball.
And what a day he's getting.
Ball one, no strike.
1-0 now. Now that's a slider, 2-0. 87 mile an hour. Now pitches for Cortez, 33. Now the 2-0 now. Two-seamer fouled off for strike one. And now the 2-1. And that's up in there and left. And he's got himself a one-out base runner. So the go-ahead run is at first now. And it'll be only a matter of time if he could get a base hit, a steal, or a home run. Runner will steal second. 0-1 to our next batter. And now that's strike two for A.J. Reed this afternoon. 5-5 our score, top of the 8th. 1 away, 1 on second. 1-2, two-seam fastball, 91 mile an hour. Now the 1-2. 2-2 on that changeup. Now the 2-2. And that's up there in the right. He's coming after it. And that's the second out of the inning. So the runner still stuck at second. And 1 out to get out of this mess. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis, comes in. 1 for 3, a double, and a run. And now here's the first pitch. And this will get him out of the inning. He throws, he nails, he got him out at first. And what a play. So we're still stuck with 5 after the top half of the 8th. Now going to the bottom of the 8th. 5-5 our score. Roger Serrano will start their half of the 8th. 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th. And now here we go in the top half of the 8th inning as a two-seamer ends up in there for strike one. Beautiful afternoon as we wrap up this one. A 5-5 tie, but a tiebreaker could be coming in real soon. Slider, 1-1. Couple of tiebreaker games. 4th game at Frisco against San Antonio, and now the first two approaching Corpus Christi and the missions. And that looks like it's going to fall for a base hit, and the likes of which it will. He's got a 1 out. He's got a no out base runner. And the go ahead run at first base. And now the left fielder Howard Ferguson comes to the plate. 2 for 3 with singles. Hoping to deliver the better fortunes here this afternoon. Now here's the first pitch. 1-0 now. Two-seam fastball in there for a ball. Nice afternoon here in San Antonio as we get ready to play the last of the 8th. Fans looking for something to get excited for. Slider, 2-0. Manager just thinking about something in Corpus Christi now. The 2-0. 2-1 now as that two-seamer comes down low. Ferguson ready for almost anything. 2-1 is the count loaded. Slider 3-1. Kenny McClendon awaits on deck for the missions this afternoon. 30 pitches so far for this new Corpus Christi visiting pitcher here this afternoon. And now here's the 3-1. Nailed it in. Strike 2, and that loads up the count 3-2. And now the 3-2. Whoa! And nails both of them for 2 outs. A double play. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, 0 for 2 with a walk in a second. Yeah. 0-1 now as that two-seamer comes back for strike 1. DiMaggio now 33 pitches so far. And now here's the 0-1. McClendon 0-2 as the slider drops in. Called for strike number 2. Now the 0-2. Too low, that two-seamer. 1-2. Now 1-2. Slider 2-2. 90 mile an hour. And you gotta say he's better to get an out and retire the 8th inning. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. McClendon goes down looking, and that's 8 innings already gone. And so we go to the top half of the 9th. We are tied with 5. Into the box now. Mariano Casilla, the left fielder, comes to the plate now as they get ready to start their top of the 9th. 1 for 2 now. 0-1 the count. 42 pitches so far for Cortez. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 nailed. Two-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, called for strike 2. Cortez looked like he's getting tired out there, but he can be staying in for a little bit longer. Got to say, this day may be getting done for him in just a little bit. Now the 0-2.
Ball, that's too high.
And that's a ball. 1-2. Now the 1-2 now. And that's up there and left. A fan will get a souvenir. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2 to Casilla. Fouled off again. Still holding in that 1-2. And now the 1-2 delivery once again. Strike 3 called, and that's a curveball in there for the first out of inning number 9. And gotta say, he is just ticked off about that pitch call right there. And gotta say, he is not happy about that one, that's for sure. And now the 0-0. Two-seam fastball in the right-hand corner, 1-0. To Christopher Pace, 1 for 3, a single, and an RBI. And now the 1-0. One and one on that two-seamer. Cortez now approaching his 50th pitch here this afternoon. I do gotta say we are having some issues with our camera, and we do apologize about that. 1-2 now, a slider. Already 50 pitches so far. Now here's the 1-2 now. Fouled off. Now the 1-2. Curveball, look out. That nearly just about got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the 2-2. Two-seam fastball fouled off by Pace. Ramon Cortez, 11 balls, 42 strikes. And that leads up to 53 so far in this one. Now the 2-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Pace goes down looking. And he's just angry about that one. 2 away now. And now, here's the catcher, Mariano Avales, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch that brought in the run. And now here's the first pitch. In there for a two-seamer for strike one. 5-5 our scores. We play the top half of the ninth for Corpus Christi this afternoon. A beautiful Sunday, so hope everybody enjoys this ball game. 0-2 on that curveball. Sunday afternoon baseball almost wrapped up. And we want everybody to join us for Monday night baseball with Corpus Christi and San Antonio as well. Don't forget, we're wrapping up the series on Tuesday night, 7:05, our first pitch. And we are off to Midland on Wednesday. Now the 0-2. And that's another one. Fouled off. And you've got to say, he could get the last one here if he can. 1-2 now, the curveball. And now time is going to be called here as the manager comes out of the bullpen. And he's going to bring in Kevin Simon out of the bullpen. As Cortez done his job. Now Simon's turn to get his piece in. Now starting off in front, a final out in place. And now here's the 1-2. Changeup, 84 mile an hour, called for a ball. And now the 2-2. Comes out of the bullpen, strike three called, and the inning is over. So we head to the bottom half of the ninth. We're still tied with 5. And now the catcher, Chad Taylor, is out 1 for 3 with a single and a run. 1 run could win it here in the bottom half of the 9th inning. And now we have a lefty and a righty, Rodriguez and Kibblehouse, starting to warm up in the Hooks bullpen. And now the 0-1. In there for a 2-seamer called for strike number 2. Bottom half of the 9th, nobody on, nobody out. 5-5 our score. And swing and a miss. Taylor going down, out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy Richter.
And now here's Billy Richter coming up to the plate now. Now here's the first pitch. And that's given to the right fielder, out number 2. Should say that would be the second baseman. Gotta say he throws to first. Richter retired, 2 away. And now here's the first pitch. Slider, 0-1 now. Rodney Finch, 0 for 4, a ground out in the 7th. Now the 0-1. 1-1 now, Slider. Now the 1-1. Fouled off. Now 1-2. Battle of the bullpens in this tied game. 5-5 our score. And that's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Slider, 3-2. On deck, Felipe Rodriguez. On base. The 3-2. And there we go. That's a base hit. So the bottom half of the 9th still stays alive. The winning run at first. And here's Felipe Rodriguez now, hoping to have a better day, knocking in that run. And that's a base hit. No, it's not. He got him out at first, and we go to extras. So 5-5 our score, and now we head to the top of the 10th, and we are getting free baseball here this afternoon. And now Steve BERROA comes to the plate, the designated hitter. 1 for 3 in this one. Here we go in inning number 10. First pitch called for ball, 1-0. Free baseball, anybody? Hope everybody is having a great time. Now 1-1 on that 4-seam fastball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss to BERROA. Simon doing pretty good on the mound for San Antonio this evening. This beautiful Sunday night here at home. Hoping to get the tiebreaker at the bottom half of the 10th. And that's going to be lined to shortstop. And that will be out number 1. And now here's Rick Rock, 0 for 4, and a pop out in the 7th. And now here is the first pitch. 0-1 now, 4-seam fastball coming in 93 miles an hour for a strike. And now the 0-2. 1-1 now. Correction on that. Home plate umpire signaling the 1-1 signal. I do gotta say, I am right off the money, and he's right on the money. 1-2 now, slider. 84 miles an hour. To rock here. The 1-2 to rock.
That's ball 2.
And that's ball 2. Two-seam fastball right there. 2-2. The 2-2 fouled off. And that four-seam fastball. Continuing to stay alive here. One away in the inning. Nobody out. Well, one out. Nobody on. 2-2. Fouled off. Count holds still 2-2. 2-2 now. And that goes to the first baseman. Steps on the bag. And that's the second out. Rock now retired. And he will be the second casualty of this evening. Now into the plate now, center fielder, DERRICK McKenna, 2 for 4. With a couple of singles here. Now here's the first pitch. Four-seam fastball in there for ball 1. 92 miles an hour on that one. And now here's the 1-0. And that's going to be up there. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Runner headed for third now. And he will be a 2-out triple right there. Jeez. And now here at the plate for Corpus Christi, Nick Best shows up. And now he jump throws. Did he get him? No, he did not. And the tiebreaker is broken. A 6-5 lead now against San Antonio. So Corpus Christi coming in, a 1-run deficit now. AJ Reed, 1 for 4, a solo home run in the 4th inning. Oh, and 1 now. And that's fouled off. Right between our warmers. And now the count holds 0-2. 1-2 now to AJ Reed. 1-2. Fouled off again. Simon getting tired. He will be replaced in a little bit. And that changeup comes back. And in there, the tiebreaker is broken. So Corpus Christi claiming the 10th inning. And 6-5 the score. Alberto Rodriguez coming into the plate to hope to wrap this thing up and end this game with just 1 run leading it. Now we see this video here. Armas coming in, delivering a home run. And hoping to see another one here this afternoon. Now here's the first pitch, bottom of the 10th. 1-0 now, four-seam fastball in there for a ball. We're in the extra innings here on this Sunday evening. 6-5 our scores. Corpus Christi takes the lead, and they're top of the 10th. And that misses. 2-0 for that two-seamer. 97 miles an hour. Gotta say, he's just trying to tempt him to chase. Say that's not going to even work for him. 3-0 on the slider, and on deck, Robbie Hunt for San Antonio. Tying run to the plate. And hopefully the winning run will come out to the plate. And that's 3-1. 100 mile an hour four-seam fastball. Never saw a 100 mile an hour fastball before, and I do gotta say that's pretty impressive right there for the Corpus Christi Hooks pitcher this evening. And that's a four-seam fastball. He misses. And the tying run will head to first, and the winning run will head to the plate. Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, 1 for 4, and a single in the fourth. Hoping the third win of this one comes in, the winning streak of 3. Now here's the first pitch. In there for four-seam fastball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Up there, too high. 2-0. Another 100 mile an hour, four-seam fastball. And I gotta say, this guy is probably much like a racehorse or something. Running like 100 miles an hour. Easy, boy. Whoa. One runner at second, nobody out. 6-5. And the winning run at home plate. Roger SERRANO now on deck. Now the count holds 3-0. The 3-0. And that's in there for a four-seam fastball, 99 miles an hour. Count holds now 3-1. The 3-1. On the play. This will be a double play here. And that's just what they wanted. 2 outs. And that gives them one more chance to rally and get back up into a tiebreaker. Oh, man. That just kills everything right there. And that misses for a ball. Roger SERRANO, the last plate appearance in extra innings. One more chance for San Antonio here tonight. Trying to get this ball game retied again.
Nope, foul ball.
Foul ball, 1-1. And now here's the 1-1.
Count is 2.
Four-seam fastball, 2-1. Low in the dirt. As we get you set for the last of the 10th inning, a 6-5 lead. It's Corpus Christi. Now 1 run from winning this ball game. And now that's going to be popped up. And that will do it here for Sunday afternoon baseball as the Hooks win this one. Game 2 getting clinched. A 1-run deficit win. 6-5 the final. The Corpus Christi Hooks coming up in the top half of the 10th inning, claiming the win and making the visitors and the managers just so happy about that. Well, this has been Sunday afternoon baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. As for the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks, we wrap up another one here at home. A 6-5 victory, and that will kill the 2-game winning streak on that one.
Fans, our final line score. First,
We are back here on the show for your final game highlights, and we'll be back after the commercial messages.
for the mission, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so today's ball game wraps up in a 6-5 defeat against the San Antonio Missions this afternoon. Corpus Christi taking the win at the top half of the 10th inning, as one run will break the tiebreaker 5-5. Well, tomorrow night we want everybody to come back at 7:05 first pitch as we continue the 4-game series against the Corpus Christi Hooks. And don't forget, we will be at Midland on Wednesday after the Tuesday night ball game against San Antonio and Corpus Christi. So let's go over our runs, hits, and errors first for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks here. 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. And for San Antonio, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors in this one. DERRICK McKenna, the center fielder for the Hooks, will be the player of the game. Winning pitcher for Corpus Christi today, Derek DiMaggio. The save goes to Albert Rodriguez. Kevin Simon gets the loss for the San Antonio Missions this afternoon. So this will do it for baseball here on this Sunday afternoon. Hope everybody has a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 7:05, as we continue our 4-game set. The third of 4 coming tomorrow, 7:05. Have a good day, everybody.